it's difficult for me to imagine a scenario in which someone wouldn't benefit a great deal from participating in these workshops. I participated in the dissertation development seminar as I was just beginning to write, so I was really in the early stages, and I came with very little, so I hadn't even drafted a chapter yet. And I remember wondering whether it was too early for me to be there when we first started. And my faculty mentor, Michelle Scott, helped me to develop an outline over the course of the week. I mean, there were other people who were pumping out pages and pages of work, and I really needed a plan of action for my first chapter of my dissertation. And so what I accomplished over the course of the week was really having a coherent outline, and I hadn't usually used outlines, or I hadn't typically used outlines in my previous writing, but the dissertation is a completely different beast, and so you need new approaches. And so over the course of the week, I worked on the outline, and I had a plan for how I was going to attack it. And by the end of the week, Michelle made me say, this is my plan for finishing the dissertation, not just this chapter, and I will do it in this systematic way over this period of time. And I remember, so at the beginning of the week, I wondered, do I belong here because I'm not ready yet? At the end of the week, I remember thinking, she's making me say this, but it's not possible, but I'll go along with it and say it. And without getting too quasi-spiritual about it, it became this speak it into action kind of thing. So she said, you know, say that you will finish this in a year. And I think it was in the spring when I did the dissertation development seminar, and I remember saying, yeah, I'll finish in a year. And I finished in a year, and it was incredible to me, and I was the first person in my cohort to finish by more than a year and a half. So it was an incredible, it ended up, in retrospect, being an incredible experience, and really it changed the end game of my graduate school situation, which in the Department of Anthropology at the University of Chicago, the average time to completion, I think, is 11 years, something like that. So I finished in 7, and it was I think I owe a lot of that timeline to working with Michelle in that week.